Boomer Sooner, everybody! Welcome to the OU men's basketball review show for the NCAA tournament. Oklahoma ended up making it to the Sweet 16 round this time around. They did end up facing number 14th seeded Albany, 11th seeded Dayton, both of those games in Columbus, before going to Michigan State, who is 7th seeded, losing that game in the Sweet 16 in Syracuse. So that the Sooner season is over, but what a year it was. Tell you how the tournament went. Pretty exciting tournament for the Oklahoma side. Tell you how the tournament went for the Oklahoma side next. Don't move away. The NCAA tournament opened up action in Columbus. Shortly after the Sooners' Ryan Spangler just misses a rebound chippy that could have put the Sooners in the finals in a rematch with Kansas, where Oklahoma did a 1-1 split with them. This time around, though, that third game did not happen. So instead, Oklahoma still didn't lose anything. In fact, they still finished with a 3 seed, where a lot of people thought they'd finish with a 3 seed, as they would face 14th seeded Albany in the first round, or actually in the second round of the NCAA tournament on the men's half. As the Sooners pull away and never trail against Albany, 69-60. First half, Albany shoots 38.7% from inside the arc and 27.3% from three-point line, while Oklahoma shot 48.5% from inside the arc, 30% from the three-point line as we head to intermission. Second half, Albany and Oklahoma. Albany shot 36.7% from inside the arc and 35.7% for the second half, while Oklahoma shot 37.5% in the second half and shot 28.6% in the second half from the three line. For the game itself, Albany shot 37.7% from inside the arc, shooting 32.0% from three-point line, while Oklahoma shot 43.9% from inside the arc and 29.2% from the three-point line. Stat leaders, the stat board crunchers for Oklahoma, the points leader in this one for Oklahoma at least, number 35, Tayshawn Thomas, in his first ever NCAA game. His senior year, the transfer from Houston, his first game ever in the tournament, and he knocks down 18 points. The assist leader, number 10, Jordan Woodard, dished out 4 dimes in the second round game against Albany. And rebounds, number 0, Ryan Spangler, did it again. He hit another one. Another one, this time with 11 boards. He's the board leader. He's got to be the board leader for Oklahoma this year. Shot of the game, number 11, Isaiah Cousins. Ice water in his veins, pops down a three-point play with time expiring on the shot clock to kind of push the Sooners to the what would be third round, where they would face the Dayton Flyers, the 11th seeded Dayton Flyers, and beat them 72-66 to move on to the Sweet 16. Wouldn't be easy though, as the Sooners fly over the Flyers and move on in Columbus against the Flyers. Flyers are from about 80 miles from where the tournament game was played in in Columbus. So Columbus had a lot of Daytonians there. And it showed. It was a loud crowd. But Oklahoma came out shooting. Dayton Flyers, first half, Dayton shot 44.0% from inside the arc and right at 50.0% from three-point line. While Oklahoma shot 50.0% from inside the arc, but from outside the arc shot 61.5% from behind the arc in the first half. After intermission, the second half begins, where Dayton shot 42.3% from inside the arc, 55.6% from three-point line, while Oklahoma shot 40.0% from inside the arc and just 20% from the three-point line. And the Sooners ended up, yes, of course, as we all know, winning the game 62-72, I do believe. Let's make sure. 66-72 as they move on into the third round, which is oh so sweet for the Sooners. To move on to the sweet round, Jordan Woodard pounded in 16 points in this one for the Sooners to lead the Sooners, while the assist leader was Buddy Hield, the Shield Hield. Had number 24 had 5 assists. Did the Shield Hield, Buddy? Also had a blocked shot that really just spiraled Dayton out of control. Rebounding leader in this one, of course, as we all expected, Ryan Spangler. 12 boards in this one. And they're off to New York, baby! The 'Cuse! Home of the Syracuse Orange. Shot of the game, Ryan Spangler, who missed a chippy against Iowa State, basically in Ames. It's an extra home game for Ames. This time, though, got an extra home game against Dayton, and basically he smashes down a dunk that was heard all around Ohio. Assist went to Isaiah Cousins, pushing Oklahoma to the sweet, oh so sweet 16s, which is sweet like candy to get to the Sweet 16 and face Syracuse. In Syracuse, and not to have to play Syracuse. The bad side is that they didn't have to face Syracuse, but they did have to face Tom Izzo, Mr. March. And the Spartans have just a little bit too much for the Crimson and Cream. 62-58, your final, and the season was over for Oklahoma. First half, in this one, Michigan State shot 31.3% from inside the arc and 30.8% from three-point line, while Oklahoma shot 40.6% from inside the arc and 33.3% from outside the arc. As we go to intermission, in the second half, Michigan State shot 48.0% from inside the arc, 35.7% from three-point line for the second half, while Oklahoma shot just 30.4% from inside the arc, 12.5% from three-point line for the second half. For the game, Michigan State shot 38.6% from inside the arc, 33.3% from three-point line, while Oklahoma shot 36.4% from inside the arc and 23.5% from behind the arc. Stat leaders in this one. Number 24, Buddy Hield. He held down 21 points in this one. Assist leader, the aforementioned number 24, Buddy Hield. And the homecoming king, number 11, Isaiah Cousins. He had two. They both had two dimes in this one. Rebounding leader, as we all expected, as it had been all tournament for Oklahoma, Ryan Spangler, Agent 00. Ryan Spangler had 9 rebounds in this ball game. The shot of the game, the play of the game, was Buddy Hield gets a 3-pointer right on time and right on target. Assist and rebound and an assist went to Ryan Spangler to help get it. Buddy shot the 3, missed it. Spangler gets the rebound, dishes it back out to Buddy from 3, and splash went that one. Final thoughts, this season's over. Not a bad showing for the Sooners. Nobody expected them to get this far. Sweet 16. I guess the top seed Terry thing is, the good thing is that the top 2 seeds didn't make it. So therefore it's not that big of an upset if the third team doesn't make it all the way to the Elite 8 or to the Final 4. Sad thing is, we probably could have, if we could have played a little bit better there late. Even with as badly as we shot the ball, we were only down 2 possessions during that one. We never really trailed. Michigan State did by 10. Oklahoma, though, never really quote-unquote trailed in this one. They were always in it. They were always within an arm length of the final score, which is probably what's really going to hurt this team. But one thing that's going to help this team is, just like last year where the entire team's coming back. Again, the entire team is coming back. The only difference is Tayshaun Thomas will probably have to be replaced. If I'm going to say early, I'm going to say it's by Kadeem Latin. Kadeem's a great guy. I met him at the OU Sooner Banquet at the beginning of the season. Super, super nice guy. Of course, he's got a lot of... he knows how to play the game. His mom played the game. His granddaddy played the game. In fact, his granddaddy was in what a lot of people are calling the game of the NCAA tournament. The game where Texas Western, now UTEP, but at that time Texas Western, played Big Bad Kentucky. And Texas Western ends up winning the game. His granddaddy was a part of that team, part of that starting lineup. So that's pretty cool to get to say that your dad was a part of that. As far as this OU team's concerned, great showing this year. Super proud of them. Back-to-back starts to finish second. If you really think about it, we are about a play or so away from finishing number 1 in this league and winning it. If we go in there and we win in Manhattan in the Little Apple, of course we couldn't win in the... Of course, if we would have won in the Big Apple, we would have still be playing now. But if we would have won in the other Manhattan too, think about it. Even if we don't hold down our home court in that, and we actually get them back, we win the league. Not outright, but we win a share of the conference championship. If we beat them both times, we win the league. So, all in all, those 2 games were against Kansas State were disappointing. As far as the whole season, not too disappointing. Another solid finish for Lon Kruger, second in the league. A lot of talent came back, like the Player of the Year, Buddy Hield, the reigning Big 12 player, Big 12 Newcomer of the Year, current and reigning, as I should say, current Tayshaun Thomas, the reigning is Ryan Spangler. And really, I think that he didn't get it, but I think the most improved player, probably one of the other 2, either Woodard or Cousins. Those 2 vastly, vastly improved through this year. So all in all, finishing second in the league in a tough league in the Big 12. Not too bad of a showing. Hopefully we can do better next year. But that's till next year. This year, though, is over. Good showing by the Sooners again. You can find me on Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or you can tweet me at SoonerFanOK. Your thoughts. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as remember, football season's just around the corner, guys. I got the spring football preview show coming up here in the not so distant future, so be looking for that. See y'all next football season. Take care, and Boomer Sooner, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm out.